With all the gods and religions that exist, maybe at the least, there needs to be a qualifying factor, a qualifying scale applied for the purpose of coming up with a value system to determine the validity, the goodness, the power, the existence of each and every god and a religion. That you take each and every one and you judge their good qualities and their bad qualities for what we determine to good and bad. Just make sure that the standard is consistent to be applied to each and every one. You judge the acts of the God, the proclaimed acts of God. You judge the words that are said to come from each specific God that are within each religion, especially those that are said to have a book, those that the doctrines, the commandments of each and every God and religion, and you weigh them, and at the least you will come with, I would guess, a hierarchy of this God, it seems to have more positive attributes than this other God. This religion has more positive attributes than this religion. This one has more check marks, positive check marks, more pluses than minuses than this one. And maybe there comes a cutoff mark of, well, your God is below this level, so this one must be eliminated. And then we take these and adopt the best. And if one comes out to have more pluses, check marks than all the other ones, then we adopt that one. What are things that can be said about your God or gods? What are things that can be said about religions? What are the bad things that can be said? Let's take my God, let's take my religion. My God is truth. I hold and maintain that truth is God. Thus my religion is truth. My religion is that we should do all things through truth. The commandment is that we must do all things with an eye, the heart and mind, love, with an endeavor, with an energy, with a passion, with a purpose, with truth in mind. What are the bad qualities of truth? The only one I've ever been offered is that how do you know that truth exists? And then some variation of it that comes off of it is that, well, it's only that because to say, well, whose truth is still admittance of there being a truth. If you say, well, truth is subjective, there's still that admittance that my God exists. So you are left with, how do we know that there is truth? Is that the minimum that, have I achieved the minimum score? That is only one thing that you can seek to analyze my God critically, is the question of its existence. Because with all other gods, that same is maintained. Well, does your God even exist? And then, but then there's addition to that, because you have the religions, you have the holy books that says that, well, yes, the God exists, and this God says to do this, and this God says to do that, and this God has maintained this God did this. This God purposely did this. This God wanted this under this current condition. This God is going to do this to certain people. So there's a plethora of things to check marks and minuses to give. Go down a list of all the gods and religions. Are there any other ones too that can come out with a score of 1? I guess you'd say mine has. Mine 1 is, does it even exist? And of course, once you ask that question, does it exist? Well, you're left with saying, well, if it doesn't exist, then you're still saying the truth is it doesn't exist. And if one maintains that is circular logic, then he's still saying, well, the truth is that it's circular logic. I just do not see how one escapes the existence of my God. Just the existence. Again, you don't have to accept the power, just the existence itself. Can any other God, any religion prove the existence of theirs with as much ease as mine? And proving and disproving, you're still stuck with mine. I won't even go into the positives of mine. I'll just stick with the negative. Being able to know if it even exists. What's your score?